the Sky. What's up everybody, this is Gunter Sevelo. This is version 1.6 of my mission Aces of the Sky. Now we are on the Steam Workshop page for the mission, and if you scroll down we have some new features and information about the mission. Let's get in game and I'll show you what was done in this update. Alright guys, I started up a MP LAN server and chose the workshop mission Aces of the Sky version 1.6. This will be on Altis. Alright, just like normal, you pick your role, and then I want to show you guys that there is a new parameters. So before you start the mission, you want to go to parameters. You can adjust your weather, you can adjust the time of day, and now we have a new feature called player statistics. Now what this does is it puts a HUD on the top of the screen. You can turn this on and off if you want. So if you don't want any stats on your screen, then you just click no stats. But today, for the sake of showing you this update, I'm going to have it on HUD. Alright guys, we are here on Altis. You can kind of see our setup here. Same as before, but some other things have changed. Let's go to the map. So I want to show you that one of the things in the update was that I set the transparency to the markers that would cover the entire map, that kind of inhibiting you from seeing the entire map in terms of where the enemies were and etc. The other thing I want to point out is that the briefing has been updated, so some of the stuff has been reworded, some things have been adjusted, more information added, and I also added a new section called spawn functions. I'll let you guys read that if you're not sure, but this basically goes over how to spawn planes, use the respawn switch mode, and spawn APC tanks and vehicles. Alright, let's get to the mission itself. As you come up to the signs, the sign will allow you to spawn planes from several mods. In this update, we have mod support for Legends of the USSR, USAF, and SOG Prayer Fire DLC planes and helicopters. So at the sign, you look at the action menu, you could see the spawn Arma 3 planes and helicopters, spawn RHS planes and helicopters, spawn CUP planes and helicopters, spawn PUK Soviet planes, spawn CWR-3 planes and helicopters, spawn Legends of the USSR planes, spawn USAF planes, SOG Prairie Fire DLC, the Vietnam DLC I don't have, so I can't spawn anything for them, but they have been added so you could spawn them. So if you have the DLC, that will come up in the list as well. If you have any of these mods loaded, they will show accordingly. If you don't have PUK Soviet planes loaded, then it won't show on the list here. So just like with the SOG Prayer Fire DLC, because I don't have that DLC or have it loaded, for example, then it's not going to show up on my list to spawn. Now the other thing I want to point out, if you press 0 on your keyboard and you go down to where it says supports, now under supports 08, 6 options here are all Arma 3 or vanilla vehicles and planes. So you could spawn Blue 404 independent vehicles, Blue 404 and independent planes. And then the next section is you could, if you have CUP loaded, you can spawn CUP Blue 4 planes, CUP 04 planes, and CUP independent planes. Now this continues if you hit backspace and get out of there and then go to radio. At the top we have respawn switch mode, which I'll go over in a minute, but the other options you can choose for spawning enemy vehicles and planes are you have spawn CUP Blue 4 vehicles, OP4 vehicles, and CUP independent vehicles. These are all enemies that you can spawn on the map that you can engage and destroy. And then we have a section for RHS, so you could spawn RHS Blue 4 vehicles, OP4 vehicles, independent vehicles, Blue 4 planes, OP4 planes, and independent planes. Now the respawn switch mode is a new feature that was actually requested. Now what this does is basically if you click on it, what will happen is it'll switch between two modes. So currently when we get killed and we respawn, we'll respawn at the sign, which is where we are right now, and this will give us the option to pick any planes from any of the mods or DLC that we want to fly. Now if you choose change the respawn mode again, you can see at the top right it says spawn in plane midair. So whatever plane that you chose initially from the sign, when you get killed, like crash or get shot down, you'll respawn in the former plane that you chose in midair about 200 meters up in the air and at the position that you were killed at or crashed at. To start off, we're going to choose a plane, and I'm going to choose my favorite plane, which is the A149 Griffin. We're going to choose the respawn mode switch. Right now it's set at the sign, and we're going to switch that so we respawn in midair. So if I get killed, we'll respawn in midair. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place some enemies on the map. Go to radio. We're going to spawn some Cup OP4 vehicles, and we're going to do that twice. And then we're going to also spawn some Arma 3 OP4 vehicles. That way there's a lot of targets on the ground. You're not going to be able to see them right away until you get up into the air, so we'll see them when we get there, and we're all set. I'm also running a mod that allows me to change my plane's loadout. And you can kind of see the icon on the screen for that. So before we start the plane, we're going to change our loadout. Alright, then we just hit escape and go to the trigger over there to rearm the plane. Radar. And we're going to switch to our Mavericks. We're going to kill a few ground targets, and then we'll spawn enemy airplanes. And I'll show you what that respawn mode switch is, how that works. And I think you guys will like that. Put our flaps down. And here we go. Get a little height, and as you can see, as my radar sees them, targets will start to come in view, and the map is nice and clear. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that, look at that. Oh, it just flew past him. Yeah, that was a tank. Alright, let's spawn some enemy planes so we could go to supports and we could spawn an Arma 3 plane. We'll spawn independent plane just for now. and we're on the AIM-9L Sidewinders for our missiles. Oh, here the guy is already. Yeah, he just missed me. There he is. Yeah. So we got one plane kill. Right. There he is. So we got shot down. Here's the enemy right here. Yeah, we got him. Our second plane kill. Where's this guy? Where is he? There he is. This other plane is toward the left. There he is. On the radar. He's at my left. Shit! I almost had him locked on. Chance. There he is again. Hit him. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy the new features and the functions of the mission. Don't forget there's 7 other maps that you could fly on, and you could also fly helicopters too. I want to thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next video. Bye.